Think about this deeply for a moment. Who are you without your history? Without your name, without your memories, without your email address, without all the stories you tell yourself about who you are? Most people can't answer this question because they're looking in the wrong place. They're searching through their thoughts when the answer lies somewhere else, in the silence beneath them. They're seeking, in the realm of the mind, what can only be found in the realm of pure consciousness. The truth is, you can't think your way to your true self. As Eckhart teaches us, the question, "Who am I?" has no answer in words or concepts. The real answer is found in something far more profound. The simple sense of being, of presence, that emerges when thoughts subside. This presence isn't something distant or mysterious. It's the very core of who you are, always here, always now. It's the unchanging background against which all experiences arise. But here's what most people don't realize. This presence, this stillness, isn't something you need to achieve or work towards for years. You don't need to follow a complex spiritual practice or wait for a future moment of enlightenment. It's already here, right now, as your deepest nature. The problem isn't that we need to create stillness. It's that we've forgotten how to access what's already there, buried under layers of mental noise and habitual thinking. Eckhart points out something fascinating. If you're not completely miserable every moment of your life, you already have some access to this dimension of stillness, whether you realize it or not. Those brief moments when you feel inexplicably good, those 3 seconds when your mind goes quiet, that's you touching this deeper dimension of being. Most people don't recognize these moments for what they are, glimpses of their true nature shining through the gaps in their thinking. Consider this. Have you ever noticed how good you feel when petting a dog or cat? There's a profound reason for this that goes beyond simple companionship. Animals, in their natural, thoughtless awareness, help free us momentarily from our conceptual minds. Unlike humans, they don't judge us or hold opinions about us. They exist in pure presence, and in their presence, we too can touch that dimension of stillness within ourselves. This is why people often feel such deep love for their pets. They serve as silent teachers, showing us the way back to our natural state of being. The same transformative stillness emerges when you're fully absorbed in physical activity, or when you look up at a vast night sky filled with stars. Eckhart shares how gazing at the night sky was his first meditation experience as a teenager. That infinite expanse of space didn't just create visual awe, it awakened something within him, a corresponding inner spaciousness that had always been there, waiting to be recognized. This inner spaciousness is what spiritual traditions have pointed to for millennia. When Jesus spoke of the kingdom of heaven, he wasn't describing a place in the clouds or a future paradise. Eckhart reveals something revolutionary. The kingdom of heaven is actually a dimension of consciousness, a state of inner spaciousness that transcends thinking. It's not something to be achieved, it's already within you, waiting to be discovered in the space between your thoughts. But here's the critical insight that you need to know. Finding this inner spaciousness doesn't mean escaping life's challenges. Life will always present obstacles. That's true for every living thing, from the smallest insect to the most enlightened human. The real transformation lies in how you meet these challenges. When you access this dimension of spaciousness within, problems no longer define your existence. They become what they truly are, situations to be dealt with or accepted, without the added burden of mental and emotional resistance. Think of it like this. When you're lost in thoughts, every small challenge feels like a personal crisis. A critical comment becomes an emotional wound. A traffic jam becomes a source of rage. A mistake at work becomes proof of your inadequacy. But from the space of presence, these same events lose their power to create suffering. You respond from clarity rather than reactivity. In our hyper-connected world, this natural spaciousness is increasingly rare. The constant stream of notifications, updates, and digital demands isn't just distracting. It's creating a new form of consciousness that's perpetually fragmented, never fully here, never completely at peace. Eckhart sees this as one of the greatest challenges facing our civilization. Yet, paradoxically, this very challenge is awakening many people to a deeper truth. The more cluttered our minds become, the more we sense that something essential is missing. This growing awareness is sparking a profound shift in consciousness. People are beginning to recognize that no amount of external achievement, whether wealth, fame, or success, can satisfy the deep longing for inner peace. Remember that moment we spoke about at the beginning, catching yourself lost in mindless scrolling? That moment of recognition, that brief awareness of being lost in the stream of mental noise, is actually a gateway. It's a crack in the wall of continuous thinking where the light of consciousness shines through. Every such moment is an invitation to discover what Eckhart calls the miracle of presence. This isn't just another spiritual concept to think about or technique to practice. It's an invitation to a radical shift in perception. Right now, as you're hearing these words, you can sense it, that dimension of awareness that exists before thought, beyond thought. This is your true nature, the consciousness that you already are. The question isn't whether this spaciousness exists within you. It does. The question is, are you ready to stop letting your mind's constant chatter hide it from you? Are you prepared to discover what lies beyond the mental noise that's become our new normal? The freedom you seek isn't found in more thinking, more achieving, or more becoming. It's found in recognizing what's already here, what's already free, what's already at peace within you. This recognition has the power to transform not just your individual experience, but the consciousness of our entire civilization. In this very moment, as these words end, you have a choice. You can return to the stream of endless thinking, or you can remain conscious of that spacious awareness within you, the same awareness that's been here all along, witnessing everything, unchanged by the chaos of the mind. The power of that choice, as Eckhart shows us, changes everything.